This Women's Month, we speak to Filipinas making a difference, especially during the pandemic. Now, today we hear from tennis sensation Alex Eala. At just 15 years old, Eala has become quite the star in the sport here in the Philippines. She opened the year with her very first professional title, and since then, she's been steadily climbing the pro tennis ranks, even recently breaking into the world's top 800. I spoke to Alex Eala, who's been training in Spain, and she told me how she's preparing for future competitions and how she feels about her recent victories.
Very overwhelming. I'm really pleasantly surprised with my results, and I'm really happy that all my training has paid off, and my coaches are still pushing me super hard and training a lot. So hopefully there's more to come.
So do you feel like now your improvement has, stepped up a lot from, where a few years ago?
Definitely, it's a huge. I think if you compare how I play now to a few years ago, is a really big gap, and the level is obviously very different now. I've learned so much new things ever since moving here, and even just in the past few months, I've been improving a lot. And that's thanks to my team here at the academy, my family, and all my friends.
So I want to touch a little bit about the academy because, we've heard about it, but we don't really know what goes on in the academy. I mean, what's your day like? What's it like? Do you train like nonstop all day? Do you have time for fun?
Yeah, it's a very busy day. So I wake up around 6:40, something like this, and then I have training at 8 for 2 hours and 45. That's on court, and then I have an hour and 15 minutes of fitness, so off court training, and then after school, I have school for the whole afternoon. After school, every other day, I'll have another hour of training. So that's around 4 to 5 hours a day.
Is that every day? I mean, what happens on the weekends? Do you have tournaments on the weekends or?
No, on the weekends, usually I train 2 hours on Saturday, and then occasionally I'll also do fitness things in the gym, maybe a bit extra. And then Sunday is usually rest. But in this case, I have to train because I have another tournament coming up.
Did you ever expect yourself to reach this far?
Actually, I want to say for my plan, like personally, I always wanted to become professional tennis player. Even when I was really young, it's always been such a big part of my life. I started at around 4 years old. But I cannot remember a time where I wanted to be something else. That's the thing. And my parents know that, my family knows that, and they're really supportive. And of course, my mom was also a competitive swimmer, and there's a lot of sports goes around the family. So they were very supportive of it.
What keeps you actually motivated? I mean, you did so well. In 2020, you had your Australian Open Junior, you were third round, and you even won the doubles that year. And that's 2020. That was like the pandemic year, right? And you were doing so well.
Yeah.
Keep playing and keep motivated during the pandemic.
I think it's just me being competitive and me just wanting more. Whenever a challenge is like thrown at me, or whenever there are challenges, I really want to be able to say that, oh, I overcame it, or oh, I was able to go a step more. And that goes also for transitioning from juniors to professional, is that I really want to be doing well, not just in in under 18, and in the real thing as well.
Maybe I would like to ask you, what's the biggest challenge that you had to overcome during the pandemic?
I did mini tennis and hitting with the wall for about 2 months. Like this, we couldn't play much tennis, and I don't think anyone really could, So we had to find ways to still keep in shape, and to come out even more fit than when quarantine started. That was definitely one of the biggest challenges. And of course, mentally, I wasn't able to see my family for almost a year. And that was really tough on both of us. But in the end, it all worked out well and we communicated properly and everything.
Well, now, Alex, we've seen a lot of women's tennis stars from all over the world. Who would you say would be your biggest idol among them?
One was Maria Sharapova. I can't. I think everyone is a big fan of her, and the second was Lina.
Yes.
Because she was Asian, and yes, I was a huge fan, and I loved her mentality and her work ethic.
But now, a lot of girls are rooting for you. They're looking up to you. I mean, being, probably a new inspiration pagdating sa tennis circuit here in the Philippines. What do you say? If I had a little girl, they would say, Mom, I want to grow up to be an Alex Eala. What does it take to be an Alex Eala?
I think that they shouldn't want to be the next Alex Eala. They should be the first them. And they should want others to be like them instead of wanting to be like me. That's what I think their mentality should be.
What's next for you, Alex? What's lined up for 2021? And what's your biggest dream or aspiration that we can look forward to and say, hey, Alex said she really wanted to do this and now she's doing it?
Well, I think I really wanted to transition into pro, and right now I'm in the process. I don't think I'm fully transitioned yet, but it's in the process, it's in the work, in the making, and I'm really proud of that and how hard I've been working. And I'm really happy to have a good support system around me, being surrounded by amazing people and amazing role models. So for 2021, my goals are just to improve my level of tennis more than improve my results. I'm more looking to go a level higher or just improve on those small things, small little details that need to more attention.
Well, you've done great things. I mean, that a lot of women haven't even achieved at such a young age. So we wish you all the best. And
Thank you.
For you in the Grand Slam. All the best to you, Alex.
Thank you so much. Thank you.